Hello there, Pisces. How are you today? Let's do a quick love reading for you. We're going to talk about what you don't see coming in love. Here we go. Down here. Now use your very best judgment and your intuition. Process the information from this video as needed. Apply it to your life as needed, right? And then what doesn't resonate, just leave it for the rest of the people, okay? Here we go, Pisces, bottom of the deck. Wow, we've got a little bit of chaos going on here. This is a lot of noise, competition, rivalry, right? And know that you don't have to participate in this noise here if you're around a lot of people that's causing a lot of chaos. Vibrate at a higher frequency and get out of this, because that's just wasted energy for you. All right, here we've got the Six of Pentacles, which is about reciprocity and generosity here. So you are all about giving back. Right, and so you're at the point right now where you believe that a relationship really requires this give and take portion, right? You want balance in the relationship, not one-sided, you know, one person loving more than the other. You want reciprocity. There's a part of you, though, that's been hurt so badly that you don't want to let any new love in, right? So this is about you closing off yourself and avoiding accepting any new love, anything emotionally moving, right? Because here you're staring at the things that you have and you're like, meh, you know, if something comes in, I kind of like my life right now. I don't know if I want to let that in because I've been hurt in the past. And you could tell because they've crossed their arms across their chest as though, you know, they're protecting themselves. You have reached a completion in the past. So whatever it was that has occurred, right? If it was something that's very hurtful, say a heartbreak, you have approached that point of completion and you're ready to start something new. And I think that you've become even more wise from the last situation, because now you know you're establishing the rules and you say, no, you know, in my next relationship, this is what I want, reciprocity. If it shows any kind of red flags of inequality, I'm out. Right? I think you're drawing the line here. Wow, look at what's coming your way. Now, because you've reached the completion from the previous relationship and you've taken away from it what you needed, in other words, what you needed to learn from the last relationship, you're now able to establish what it is that you want or don't want in your relationship. And what you want is this reciprocity. We just have to get you to open up your arms and accept the new love that's coming your way, because the person that's coming your way is someone that you're going to have a deep commitment deep relationship with, right? Underneath it all, you're kind of planning for your future. You see that there are multiple opportunities out there and that you can go either way. The world is your oyster. You're ready to take that new step, that new adventure, or open up your world. You're planning on finding a way to open up your world to allow this to come in. Know that you can do that. You're able to do that. That's fully within your control. And again, here we've got the Six of Pentacles. We've got the Six of Cups. This number 6 is very important here. With the Six of Cups, you are learning from the past. You're thinking about the past. There's a lot of moments of nostalgia here. And universe is saying it's okay to reminisce about the past and learn about the past. Just don't dwell on it, right? Allow this to continue, this planning, this hope, this opening of your world, so that you can receive this individual and this energy into your life. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to the lovers, this can even be you, right? You recommitting to yourself, realizing that maybe the last relationship was a little bit too much, and so now you want to commit to loving yourself a little bit more, right? Not allowing yourself to be closed off and realizing, I deserve love. I'm going to accept that. Right? So it's not necessarily just you jumping from one relationship to another. You know, if you feel you're ready, then you can move on, of course. You're going to do what you want. We all have free will. But also know that you can keep yourself open to just loving yourself and working on yourself, working on the things that are going to make you the better person that you need to be. Because I think that you've had spiritual awakening here because you've gone through so much, right? Look at that. You've got the Two of Wands, now Three of Wands. Universe says, take that step, take that leap. You're ready to expand your world. Wow. And all the way around you, you've got some, you know, kind of like, this is valor. This is about you, you know, defending your stance. Maybe some people will see that you have things that they want. So this is you defending yourself, right? So that might be around you at the moment. And here you want stability. When you meet this individual, you want stability. But you're hopeful that, you know, that this person is going to be wise. Probably also wise financially too. You know, somebody that's just not all over the place with their wealth or their money. You know, that can mean that too. But for me, this has to do with stability, the number 4. Yeah, and here, the number 10 is, again, it's about completing this journey here. This farmer is taking all of these wands and he's heading home. Now, be very careful here, Pisces, because you sometimes will take on other people's burdens. You don't want that either, because then it's going to keep you from enjoying, you know, the journey and learning from that journey. Look at this. You've got your 6 of wands here. Again, another 6, 6, 6, and you've got the number 6 there. So clearly that's very important for you. You're going to be celebrated here, right, for all of this hard work and effort that you're putting in. You're being recognized. Yeah, this is about traditions, rules, right, systems. You're establishing that because now you know exactly what you want. You have learned from the past, and now you're ready to be celebrated, to celebrate your victories, right? Because you're going to, near completion, you're going to know exactly what the rules are for yourself now that you've transformed. And you're going to be able to step back and reassess and add or subtract to the relationship however way you needed to. It's almost like you've become mature. Again, with the 5 of wands coming up here. 5 of wands, again, it's about conflict and rivalry and competition. But know that you don't have to participate in this, because a lot of times this is just a waste of your time and energy, right? You're going to have clarity to know you're not going to participate in this because this is a waste of your time, right? Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords, again, about that knowledge and intuition and knowing what to cut out, being objective enough to know what to cut out of your life that's not helping you. Because you have completed your journey. You're ready to start something new. Let's clarify the 7 here. Yeah, so you're starting to establish something long-term, something more stable for yourself. So you're going to have to defend that, right? So if other people around you feel like they are going to draw you into their drama, you're going to defend it yourself and say, no, keep your eye on the prize, which is this stability that you want. Yeah, and you're going to have to make that conscious decision to cut out the people out of your life that don't serve you, that are hindering you from this, right? Bottom of the deck, new opportunities here. Okay, you have a new opportunity to receive this, the Knight of Pentacles. Let's see if we can get more advice for you here. Need more advice. For Pisces, the moon, not everything is as it seems, right? This is about illusions. So you may get sucked into this chaos here. Take a step back, have some clarity, right? And illuminate the things that you need to see, because you might be getting sucked into this. Yeah, and take a pause. That's how you do it, right? If that conflict is bringing you in, universe says, step back, rest, take a pause, look at it from a different perspective, look at it from a wiser stance, right? Let's see, any more advice that Pisces needs to hear? All right. Yeah, again, Page of Pentacles. You've got new stuff coming in here, new opportunities coming your way, and you're going to leave behind the things that no longer serve you, which is this conflict, chaos, craziness, noise, and you're going to transform. Yeah, this is going to be a very transformational process because you've completed something here. You've completed that task from the last relationship and you have transformed, and you know exactly what you want, which is reciprocity into the relationship. And you also know that you're going to continue to put into the relationship. 6 of Pentacles, now you've got 7 of Pentacles, about reassessing, looking at the relationship and figuring out what it needs and what it doesn't need for it to flourish. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Pentacles, 6, 7, 8 of Pentacles. You're going to stay really focused and you're going to know exactly what you need to do. All right? So thank you so much for being here today, Pisces. This was a great reading for you. I'll talk to you soon. I love you. Bye-bye.